Good afternoon, welcome. It's Anna here, and it's Wednesday, and that means that it is time to use it or lose it. And today I am going to try my take on a pocket thingy that I saw in a flip through the other day. I stumbled upon a flip through of a journal called Olives and Sage, and it was made by Sara-Lee Armstrong. I will link her channel down below with the video. And she had made, in the first signature, she had made a flip up by with an old envelope. Or maybe she made the envelope from a printable, I don't know. But I'm gonna try my take on this. So I have picked out a few envelopes. This one is quite new, I think. This one is vintage and quite grungy, as you can see, and it's miscolored. And then I have this one, which is brand new from a stationery set. And I'm gonna decorate this and mimic what she did, or copycraft, but with my take on it. So she had put on some laces, and she had put on some fabric, and she had put on book page and the focal point, and she also had vintage for negatives. So I got that. I have got laces, I've got that, some snips and pieces, and she had got some fabrics and different what's it called, book page, but I have got other things. And she used, as focal point, she used vintage cabinet cards. So I have picked out a few cabinet cards that are a bit thinner than the usual ones that I use, because I don't want it to be too bulky. And these are quite lovely, these three. And I think I'm gonna do like so. Let's see, that one has a back side, and Lisa's Emma, I believe her name is Emma, which really doesn't matter. Those two are from the same photographer, and this one is from Norway. Anyway, so I'm going to do my try to make something similar to what she did. And so I'm going to try to, I want something behind these. Those seem to be the same almost. I don't know. I don't care. So I'm going to try and position them somewhat like this, so we get the dark behind. And then I think I have these are printed out labels. It just got out of my head. Some kind of labels that are printed out, and I think I could have those behind instead of paper, because I want to use these somewhat like that. Maybe this is quite suitable for my grungy style that I'm doing most of the time. Something like that. I want something behind her, and I don't need so much behind her because we have those beautiful flowers. But then this is a handkerchief, decorative handkerchief, and I have cut, this is what's left of it. I have cut everything else out and used as pockets and things in my journals. And I was thinking I could kind of have a piece of it somewhere. Nope, that doesn't tear. I need scissors. Anyway, I hope you all are doing well, that you are having a great Wednesday and a great week. I'm having a great week, almost. I had some migraine yesterday, but nothing new. Oh, I like that. Okay. Or I can use some of this as well. So I am... Wednesdays are my day off, and I just... What have I done today? I have been just cutting little pieces here. No rhyme or reason. This is old curtains that I have, that I found thrifting. Maybe I can do something like that. Oh, the flower. That would work, right? Can't really see the flower. Let's try the other one. Yeah, so today I have been to the hairdresser. That's what I've done today. And it was nice. Cut off a bunch of hair. No. Let's see if we put some lace on. I have this. This is the the end piece of our lace. Maybe I can put it there. That would work. And this one calling to me, I think, to be put on here. This one is oval, and I like the top there. And what do I want on this one? Do I want... Maybe I want a piece of this. That's cute. But this one is nice. I think this one comes from Souvenir de la France, French. Or maybe it came from my friend Carol. No, I think it's French. Oh yes, now we're talking. That I like, I think. Or do I? Hard to decide. No, that one is more delicate. Will it work here then? No, too blocky. So, I think this is what I will go with. But I think also that I want to put something on the photos. She had put some string, and I've taken out some string, but maybe it's too coarse. Maybe I should do something else. I'm gonna try my hand at... I have an idea. Let me pause you guys for a bit and I will go get some things. Give me a second. I am back. So I'm going to try a few things. She had a button, I believe it was a button, that she attached to the string, and I might want that. So I have a few buttons. I have been through my mother's button box. Yeah, I have a few buttons. I remember playing with these when I was a kid, and I don't think I want this kind of string. Or do I? I also have this ribbons. Could go with black maybe. Not with that, because that's blue. Could want that there maybe. Oh, that's thick. This one is mother of pearl button, I think. I don't know, plastic. Plastic, fantastic. Let's try. I'm totally out of my comfort zone, but that could be good, right? And I also have some embroidery floss if the ribbons doesn't work. So I'm gonna try to thread the ribbons through the button with my, I have a needle here. So for me this is totally new. And I think I'm gonna go diagonally, or am I maybe going to go like this? How many loops can I get through around the photo? Do you think I can do 2? Maybe. I am so mysterious. Yeah, I can do 2. I am so mysterious. Trying to get this to work. I will try to be on camera. Sorry. So anyway, it's not like me just tossing myself into a project without doing a template first, but there's got to be a first time for everything, right? So I'm gonna try like this and go up there, and oh, I know so many junk journal creators that would do this so much better, but this is for me trying my new things as well. I was going to decorate some tags and things for my recent junk journals, but I saw that video and I realized, or didn't realize, I decided I had to try to do that. Let's see if we can get this to tighten a bit without damaging the photo. Then I'm gonna try to make it go like this, and I have to glue it on the back. Wouldn't that be neat? Yes, that will be neat. It's decided. So I think I am going to try and put a double loop underneath the bottom here and then on the back. Okay, will this work? It won't. I can try my sorry for that noise, my Aleene's. And yes, I know this is, oh my god, did I just do that? Sorry. This is a genuine cabinet photo, and I know it's antique or vintage, but I have so many of them, and this is my way of sharing. So let's try and get these. Or maybe I could use tape on the back. Of course I can use tape. Let's use tape. So I have some washi, and this will hold, I think. So I'm just going to make sure it's the right direction, like so, and then I'm gonna tape it. Yes, nice. That gives it something, right? Whew. Sorry for doing this live. I think I'm going to try and get one ready and then continue to streamline the others. And I think I'm going to start with this because this is what I have started on. So I am taking out my glue paper, and I also want to do some inking. This one needs to be inked. So I'm gonna just, I borrowed a friend's printer and printed out some labels, and they turned out so much bigger than I thought. I thought these were the small ones, but they were big, or I printed them wrong, but I thought I could use it for this project. So I'm gonna start by gluing this down in the background, And I also printed it double-sided, as you can see, which was not very smart. So I had to decide which side I was going to cut out. I'm just going to put that down. Glue stick, since it's a big piece of paper. Then I want to have this one. And question is, what will glue that one down? Will we try glue stick? Okay. And maybe someone is yelling at your screen right now saying, Anna, don't use glue stick. Use art glitter glue. Use Fabri-Tac. 3-in-1. I don't know. Or maybe you're saying, yes, use glue stick. So I'm just checking I have it on, because I want it in this direction. Okay. So far, no. Oh, okay. Next try, art glitter glue. Because the glue stick clearly was not doing the trick. Probably not this either, but it seems to be holding. Okay. I'm having fun. This is creativity. So now I think I want a piece of this. Do I want all of it or do I just want a piece? This one isn't. That didn't get glued down. I'm gonna try again. Excuse my finger, by the way. I was chopping onions the other day and chopped my finger with a fingernail. Do I want a piece of it or all of it? Let me know what I want, please. Because this will be hidden by the other lace. As well. No, I like it. It's a bit dimensional. So I'm going to try to glue this down and cut off the excess. So I'm going to use the Prit because that is a gooey glue. The other one I used for the paper is not very gooey, and that means that it won't stick very well. I'm going to try to, because you can glue fabrics and laces with glue stick. I have learned. Nancy at Wishes and Reads does it, and I know that Rachel at Roxy's Creation does it, and now I do it too. So let's just dab that a bit. Now I can cut it off. I don't mind it sticking out a little bit, but not this much. And this can be used in collaging or something. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to get this one down now, and then this one. I'm just trying to see where I want it. That would be good. So I'm using things here that I'm using for my stash. I have lots of envelopes, I have the negatives, I have the lace, I have this. Oh, everything comes from my stash, but buttons and ribbons I don't ever use, so this is a good thing. I'm really using up stuff. And this is a use it or lose it, so I think that it's good to use up stuff. Let's put some on the ribbons as well. and there is where I want it. So this will bulk up your book because of the button, or you can use it as a cover, journal topper. Is that the name? Oh, I want that like so. Thank you. This could go in my grungy gothic collector of curiosities. It could be a morning ribbon. Okay, I have a dog that wants to go out, I think, but she will wait a little bit. So now I'm going to try to put the lace on. So I'm putting the glue. Please, I would need something heavy to put on here. Do I have something heavy? I'm looking around here. Maybe I can put my water bottle. There we go. Bump. I always have a bottle of water so that I can clean my fingers or stamps and stuff right when I am at my desk and don't have to rise and go to another room. And here I'm putting the glue right on the lace. Then I'm gonna try to put it, plop it down where I want it. No sewing in this project, just glue. Whoop, have to take it. Here we go. Gently tapping. And I can see that I want some more glue right here. So I'm going to use a piece of paper towel to try and dab it and push it down without getting glue all over my fingers. I need some more right here. I think that turned out magnificent. Could even put something down here if I like, but I like it as it is. And as you can see, it's still an envelope. And my idea, what she did, Sara-Lee, was that she put some fabric here and flipped it up. And I think that is a great project. I'm going to pause you guys and go let my dog out. There we go. Whew, she has been out in the garden and is happy again, I hope. So, now we're going to try to do the other two. And I think I can put this away. I'm just trying to clean my desk a bit so that I have room to do my two envelopes. Put that away. I have the glues. Okay. Let's try to streamline a little bit, if it's possible. Let's start by inking the, oops, something. Oh dear, I lost something here. One of my daubers went flying. Oh, here we go. So let's gonna try to ink these. So this is a bit time consuming, but these are my very first. I have never done these before, so these are my 3 first ones. Where did I ink that? I have to cut it. I have to cut it about there. I can ink once more. This is just background, so it doesn't matter. But I like it inked anyway. So I love using my stuff, and these cabinet cards, they seldom get used. So let's start by putting the labels down with some ordinary glue stick by Tombow. Tombow Mono Glue Stick Professional, and that's my go-to glue when I have a bit bigger pieces of paper that I want to glue down. Otherwise, the art glitter glue is phenomenal. So let's move that to the side. There we go. Schneeberg. That's in German. Next, let's do I want this one, the photo negative, and I'm gonna go with art glitter glue right from the start here, because I think that worked better on the other one. Glue stick isn't so plastic friendly most of the time, so I'm gonna try and grab it without getting glue everywhere. This is quite a small envelope, so it's going to be a bit more tricky to get everything in place. There we go. And let's do the fabric here. And once again, I'm going to go with the Pritt glue stick, hoping that it will stick well enough. And I think I want it, I'm just gonna try to, I want it all the way up, okay? And then it goes there. Just eyeballing how much glue I have to put on. Something about that. There we go. So we could streamline it a little bit at least. And now comes the difficult part with the ribbon and the button. Want that one there and that one there. Question is, which ribbon do I want? I love that lace, by the way. It's so pretty. Just thinking what is back and front of this. This way. Because I don't want the black ribbons again, no. Maybe I can go with some embroidery floss. Yes, let's try it. And then we could even do just putting the ribbon away. Trying to clean as I do this craft. Question is, yes, that can work. Maybe I can have a smaller needle. Let's see what I have. Maybe the other one works. I'm gonna try to see if it goes through the holes. Yes, it does. So then it's no worries. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try and give it 2 loops around the photo. This is nerve-wracking. I think I have used buttons in a journal once or twice before, so it's quite new for me. So I'm going to try and get a bit more string or floss, embroidery floss. There we go. And let's try and let's cut this and maybe it's easier. Well, I am no I am no expert at these kind of crafts, I can tell you, involving strings and buttons and things. I am no sewer or embroiderer, but this can work. Just gonna try and make a little knot here. Yeah, looking good. Embroidery floss was a lot easier. It's not the same. This one is quite visible and distinctive, I think is the word I'm looking for. This embroidery floss is not, but I don't mind. I think I'm gonna need the washi tape on this one as well to keep the threads where I want them. That looks good. She looks so decisive, just arms crossed like that. So I'm gonna try and cut off a bit more of the thread because it was showing. And let's use the washi tape, as I said, to keep it stuck where I want it. Yes, I am going to put a little bit of our glitter glue around under the button and see if it maybe helps it to stick a bit. And next step is gluing down the photo. So I think this is a really fun project, using up fun stuff. You don't have to use genuine vintage photos. You can use printables, you can use images that you cut out of a magazine, you can use your own photos, you can use whatever you like. But I have so many cabinet cards that I think this is a good way to use them. Especially the thinner ones that really doesn't bulk up too much. Because if I had a thick cabinet card and a thick button, it would really bulk up the book. This is a bit more modern lace. I think I can do like that. I'm once again going to try and put the glue on the lace instead. And you can see the streamlining totally went kaput. I'm going to put it on the lace and then press it down. So I have also been filming a thrift haul because when I've been to the hairdressers today, I just happened to go past a thrift store and my car just stopped and wanted me to go in there, so I did. So I have filmed the thrift haul, and that you can watch another day, probably tomorrow or on Friday. We'll see. Yes, I like that. Once again, using the paper towel to push it down, get rid of the excess glue, and make sure it sticks. Yes, that's pretty. And I don't even mind that sticks out right now. That will be perfect. So let's do the last one. Where were we? Yes, we were going to do the fantastic work with the button and the embroidery floss, we decided, huh? And I think this blue will be bluish gray. That will be good, I think. And I'm just going to try and cut off some floss, because that was easier. Maybe I don't need that one anymore. We can put it to the side. And we need the needle. And we need the button. So we can do like that. Oh, she has her hands there. Should I do one without a button? Do you think? Shout at your screens. Maybe I can fix it. Oops. Try to make it work. Move the button somewhere. I could also use a, now this isn't the right, but you could use a wax seal and put it down in the corner. I wonder if I have a blue wax seal. Yes, I'm going to not use the button on here. I just decided, and instead I am going to look for a wax seal in the right blue shade, and I am going to put it in the corner because that's what I want to use. I have a bunch of wax seals that my eldest daughter Ellen, she helps me make them, and I'm really grateful for that. So I get a bunch now and again. Now I have ordered some autumn-like. I usually put one in my on the letter that I say thank you when people purchase from my Etsy store, and sometimes I use them in my journals. So, oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. I'm happy that I have several of these envelopes. I can make more. Maybe not today, but I can make more. I was going to glue down the lace, and then I need this one again. Sorry about the noise once again. This is hand. I don't think it's crocheted. I think it's knotted lace. I think it's called knotted lace. In Swedish we call it knyppla. When you have like a big round pillow and you put the pattern on with needles, and then you make knots around the needles with special thread, and then you move along the pattern. I have one of those pads or pillows up in the attic, so I could learn how to do it. That would be fun. Maybe I should find that and do my own knotted lace. Oh no, you see, I just got some glue on my beautiful lady from Norway. Oh, it went away. Oh, I'm so glad. And we can try to pat out the glue, and then I'm going to pause you one last time and go find a wax seal for that one. Moving some things out of the way, doing a tiny bit of quick cleaning, speed cleaning. That's right word. And now I am going to rush upstairs and find a good looking wax seal. Give me a second and I will be right back. There you go. So I have one of those IKEA boxes that I have full of things. Let's see. That's blue. Quite summery with it's the same one as this. With the flower in spring. Sakura, that's the one. Here we have a bee instead. That one has been painted. We have an owl. And a crow that's reading. And I would say that's a witch's broom, but I'm not sure. Oh, I love this one, the spider lily. I wonder if I have a blue one. No, more owls and bees and roses, but that one was thick. So far I'm leaning towards the bee. We have Lily of the Valley as well, with a bit of gold on it. Could be nice. She likes to mix colors, makes them look more interesting. And sometimes she paints them. Maybe I should do in my Etsy shop, do packs of wax seals. A G, maybe I do not. Oh, pomegranate. That's nice. Oh, I want to put that into Ludwig and Elizabeth. Just a few more seconds of looking, then I will decide. Nope, no. I'm gonna have to make more spider lilies in different colors because I love those. They're really pretty. A cat on a book. Cute. Which one will I go with? I will go with a bee. The roses will be fun though. But they're not as defined. I will go with the bee. So what I do then is that I take one of these stickers. They're double-sided and they're meant to... Okay, that one didn't want to cut loose. And they're meant to go on the wax seals like this. So you don't have to glue them. You can use a double-sided tape like that. Ta-da! Isn't that neat? So here you have it, my Use It to Lose It project for today. Thank you so much to Sara-Lee Armstrong for inspiring me to do this. They turned out fabulous, I think. And you don't have to do them as flip ups. You can do them as tip outs or just put them in a pocket or something. But they're absolutely fabulous. So I hope you enjoy. I'm going to show you up close, of course. Here's one. Could also add little clips and things. You could decorate the back if you like. My plan is to have this as journalable space. So I won't decorate it. Really love that one. That's Emma. And I believe that will... It's really pretty. This one is also really pretty. With the lace here. And I am thinking of putting her into my grungy journal. And this one is also really nice. I'm going to do one after I turn off camera. That I'm going to have those colors in. I think I had a ribbon. That's nice as well. That's more purple. Well, that's really nice. So, thank you all so much for being with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below what you think. If you're gonna try it yourself or if you have done something like it. Let me know or just say hi. I will say hi back. I will be back soon with another video. That will probably be the thrift haul. Thank you all for today. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.